Hey, shalom family at this time. I'm doing this video. It's very important at this time. May the peace of y'all come upon each and every one of you brothers and sisters. Called Donation for Dummies. I'm about to go and explain some things and show you some things in the scriptures, brothers and sisters, because we have people making false accusations out there, false claims, brothers and sisters. They have no evidence, no proof, no knowledge of. Don't even know me. Don't even listen to the words I say. But they try to slander me. Instead of trying to rob all of y'all people for ask for donations. When they don't even know what's going on. They don't know what's going on with the people of Yah. They don't see the danger that is upon the people of Yah. The same ones talking against me is not trying to help their people. Don't have a clue. Don't even know the plans of Yah, how to save all y'all people. But they would try to keep all y'all people in harm's way. When everything I do, I explain to the people why I do it. When I ask for donations, it's not my fault they don't hear the tape. But if they do hear, they overlook the tape. Because they don't know the plans of Yah. So with this, brothers and sisters, y'all do some things people don't understand. Brothers and sisters, and that's a fact. So I'm here to share with you, and hopefully that some may hear the words of Yah and may understand the words of Yah. And start putting their trust in Yah. And start understanding our situation and even helping their brothers and sisters. Because I know the conditions of our brothers and sisters very well. Just like all y'all knew our nation when they was in Mizraim, what they call Egypt. A lot of people try to question Yah, which all y'all pay no mind. When all y'all told the children of Yah, the one known as Israel today, the 12 tribes. He told Moshe to tell him to go ask, I'm going to read it in Exodus chapter 11, verse 2 to 3. He told Moshe to go and ask the Egyptians for silver and gold. Some people don't have a clue why y'all said that, because all y'all know when they came into Mizraim, they came in there 66. Total with Yosef family, it was 70 altogether. It was a famine going on throughout the land. And they came there, and the Pharaoh gave them the land of Goshen. And soon after the Pharaohs died, that knew the children of Israel, Yah, and the other Pharaoh rose up, fear came upon them, and they thought in their mind that the Hebrew people was going to turn against them and take sides of the enemy. So they put them into bondage, oppressed them for a long period of time, brothers and sisters. Total there was for over 400 years, matter of fact. Let me check the real records. So with that, brother and sister, I told him right here in 11, 2, 3, we're going to go in and read it right here. It says, speak now in the hearing of the people, and let every man ask from his neighbor, and every woman from her neighbor, objects of silver and gold, objects of silver and objects of gold. And Yah gave the people honor in the eyes of the Mezerites, and the man Moshe, the eyes of Pharaoh's servants, and in eyes of the people. See, gave them honor, and they gave unto them. Just contemplate on that for a minute, brothers and sisters. Just like right here in Deuteronomy 28, when we were taken away as captive slaves, this situation is a little different from the time when they were taken away in Egypt. They didn't go into Egypt as slaves. They became slaves. But we came into captivity as slaves. Right off the bat. Taken hostage. Put in dungeons. Rode on ships, slave ships, as cargo. Wasn't even counted as a being. They looked at it as cargo to do a service. Any kind of service you can name, that's what we was used for. We was a product of usury, chattel slavery, cattle slavery, whatever people want to call it, chattel slavery. We was it. They called it 3/5 of a being. Our ancestors put in over 200 million hours, according to some records, of work for free, slave work for free, didn't get paid a dime, a nickel, a penny. Y'all said in Deuteronomy 28:47, right here. Let me get it. Give me a moment. 28:47, right here. It said, because you did not serve Yah, your Barah. They got Elohim, but it's Barah. Remember, this is the translation. They put anything they want to, but they put the word Elohim. Some translations got God, but it's Barah, the Creator. It said, because we did not serve him with joy and gladness of heart for all the plenty. See, y'all gave us plenty. For all the plenty, our people still rejected Yah. They had the kingdom. It said, you shall serve. Keep this in mind, serve. He said, you should serve your enemies. You see that? Even to the day, we still serving our enemies, whom Yah sins against you in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in need of all. And he shall put a yoke of iron on your neck until he has destroyed you. See, this is the enemy. I said the enemy going to do all of these things. You'll be given into this hand as a servant, a slave. I'll be allowed for a period of time. Yes, brothers and sisters. Until when you read in I'm not gonna go there, Ezekiel, but let me go there anyway. I would just tie right into this one. Ezekiel 37. The time frame. Y'all had a cut off date for this, for the remnant that obey him. So all not gonna obey him are gonna be a servant until they destroy, be destroyed by the enemy, just like Abiyah said. But the remnant of Yah that obey him, let me get there, give me a moment. I passed it. Ezekiel 37 at this time. Let me get there. 37. Talk about the dry bones. Rising up from the grave of exile, showing that's the time period when the knowledge is given back to us. And we rise out of the grave of exile, showing that is the time period the captivity phase is over. That's why I told people we got to unite, because it's a process. We unite, then the Father says He's going to deliver us. So right here, in 37, verse 12, it reads. Let me get there. Get my pen on it. Therefore, prophesy, and you shall say to them, thus saith Master Yah, see, O my people, I am opening your burial site See, bring you up out of captivity. When he said open up your burial site, remember we cast out into outer darkness, into death. Spiritually death. So when we open up your grave of exile, showing that's when the penalty is over. And shall bring you up from your burial sites, see, and shall bring you into the land of Yasha'el Yah. You see that? The deliverance, and bring us out of the exile is the inner captivity. The oppression. And you shall, and a lot of people understand oppression, not understand what I'm telling person, telling you through the words of Yah and showing you the words of Yah about the raising of the flag to rally, which is to migrate to come together. And that's the last process before we go back home on the ships, be saved. But we got to come together. And that's why I ran to you in Deuteronomy, show you in the condition we are in need of everything and want of everything. That's why I said we have to put our monies together to help each other, even help those who don't have. So let me finish this message. And hopefully you'll better understand what I'm doing by the will of Yah. That many speak against it because they still have the minds of dummies, which is unlearned ones. They do not have the wisdom of Yah. They see what the church is doing. They see what the preachers and false prophets doing, robbing people, asking them for money, and building houses and cars. I didn't ask you for money for that. I said for a place to get land and food where we all to be together, migrate until we go home. For us all. We all will live there. Those who will. I said we could do this together. I'm putting my money into this as well. So right here, let me get my place. Right here, 13 said, and you shall know that I am Yah. See, when we do it, when these things occur, when I open your burial site, see, he mentioned it for the third time, my people, and bring you up from your burial site. See, the fourth time. See, he brings us out of our place of captivity. See, our burial site was the place we was be captive at. But he said, when he wake you up, he draw you up. That means you're moving from one place to the next place. When he hit 14, said, and I shall put my spirits, which is spirit of knowledge, in you, and you shall live, and I shall settle you in your own land, and you shall know that I, Yah, have spoken and have done it, declares Yah. Let's look at this word spirit. He said, I'll put my spirit in you, and you shall live, and I shall settle you in your own land. So with that, I will go over the Proverbs real quick. Something in Proverbs I want you to see, the Proverbs. I hope I can find it real quick. Give me a moment. I put a mark on it. I hope I can find it to show you that it's important to know it's dealing with the wisdom, the spirit of Yah. Give me a moment. Let me see, can I locate it real quick? Okay, Proverbs. Okay, give me a moment. This is very important, brother and sisters, to prove all things by the words of Yah. Okay, give me a moment. I'm trying to locate them. Okay, give light. I put a mark on it. If I can locate it real quick for you. The false witness perish. Okay, let me see. Incline your ears and hear the words of the wise. That's not it right there, brothers and sisters. So it's very important. The words of Yah is very important, brothers and sisters, that we meditate on it. Let me keep on going with the message. I got to go to Proverbs anyway. So I'm going to Isaiah to show you this right here. I'm going to come back to Proverbs. Isaiah, so keep that in mind, brothers and sisters, what we're talking about, the donation and how one foolish-minded one saying I'm trying to rob all y'all people. When I know all of these scriptures, all the words what y'all say, why would I would be a fool if I'm trying to rob all y'all people of anything. for my own personal gain. It's right here, brothers and sisters. This is what Abiyah said. When you know this and you obey Yah and love Yah. Right here in Isaiah chapter 1 verse 19 it reads, if you submit and obey, you shall eat. Okay, excuse me. You should eat. They got the good of the land, but the wealth of the land. See, the best part of the land, if you obey Yah. My other translations say he will make you rich. If you obey, which is the same thing, you eat the best of the land if you obey Yah. I know that. So why I would go and rob all y'all people when I know if I obey him, I would eat the best of the land. I would like it for nothing. So back to Proverbs, brothers and sisters. See, a foolish person was taught that don't know me. But they assume based on what's going on in this Christian world and all the crooks out here that is robbing people. So chapter 22 of Proverbs, verse 1 to 7 reads right here. Let me get there. Everyone I advise everyone, you got to get in here and read the words of Yah. I don't use this word good because they add this word good to the text. It said a great name is preferable to great riches. Honor, I don't use the word favor, I go honor is better than silver and gold. The rich and the poor meet together. Yah is the maker of them all. A clever one foresees evil. See, a clever one, which is basically a wise one, have the knowledge of Yah, foresees evil and hides himself. But the simple go on and are punished. See, the dummies, the unwise ones go on to be punished, even to cause their own people to be punished. It said, the reward of humility is the fear of Yah, riches and esteem in life. You get that? Thorns and snares are in the ways of the perverse. See, the forward one. He who guards his life keep far away from them. See, from them. The perverse ones. Train up a child in the way he shall go. Even when he is old, he turns not away from it. 7. The rich rules. See, it says the rich rules over the poor. You get that? And the borrower is servant to the lender. You get that? We're in captivity, brothers and sisters. Remember, Abiyah said we should be, the curse was we would be the borrowers and not the lenders. We'll be the poor and not the rich. But when Abiyah rise you up out of the grave of exile, when Abiyah tell you to give this, he bring you back the knowledge, back the rock. It's time to move up and come together. Remember, the separation was part of the curse. It's I'm going to scatter you. I'm giving you to the enemy, and you're going to be scattered far away from here as captive slaves. And you're going to be the tail and not the head. It's right here, brothers and sisters. These are the words of Yah. 7. The rich rules over the poor. Remember, y'all said I ran and Deuteronomy, we be in need of everything, and the rich rule over you, and you run to the rich. As long as you stay in that condition, that's going to be your condition, brothers and sisters. Y'all said the enemy will destroy you. And a lot of our people now getting destroyed because of lack of knowledge. The knowledge is being poured out now, brothers and sisters. Y'all give us the means to get up out of this trap. And right here, I'm going to go down to 16. Let me go to 16 right here. 16 right here reads. Same chapter 22, Proverbs. It said, one oppress the poor. See, it said, one oppresses the poor to increase his wealth. You see that? That would take place in slavery. That was part of the, see, and everybody know, if anybody got knowledge, the oppressor got wealth by enslaving the poor. Well, we weren't poor at one time, but by we became here, we was poor, and by captivity, they oppressed the poor to increase their wealth. It said, another gives to the rich only to come to poverty. You see that? A lot of brothers talk about getting knowledge, have knowledge now, and saying, buy black, even though we're not black, but they still use that terminology. Buy black, buy black, buy black. Many of y'all heard that. Because, you know what our people do? The oppressed treat us so wicked. Don't care a flip about it. I'll show you that. But our people turn them by and make the oppressor rich. But then they talk to their own brother and say, I'm trying to rob the poor. That don't make no sense, brothers and sisters. When I'm poor myself. So, brothers and sisters, let's read here. These are the words of Yah. And like many, I'll name but one guy, Michael Jordan. He got billions of dollars, or in the millions. But people take all of their money and buy shoes, hard-working money, and buy shoes and stuff, and people go out there and kill for that stuff. I'm not calling him saying they're oppressing you, but I'm showing you how they would take their money and spend with the rich, but don't even help their own self out. And honesty. That would benefit their whole nation and them as well. Brothers and sisters, these are the facts. But that's each person's business. That's what they want to do. However they want to spend their money. I know people say, that's the way I want to spend it. That's the way I want to spend it. But if we don't exercise wisdom, brothers and sisters, how to learn how to help ourselves and our nation. And know our condition we are in at this time, brothers and sisters, until we go home. So right here, I read that. Let me read verse 22 of chapter 22. Say, do not rob the poor because he is poor, and oppress not the afflicted at the gate. You see that? So I know these scriptures, do not rob the poor. Why in the world I would sit there and rob the poor? Only thing I would tell the poor, to help yourself, to help each other. To help, if the oppressor not helping you, and you know you go through all of these and you're lacking, why not the poor put together, those who have less, put the poor, when I'll give you the wisdom, to get some land, animals. That's what I was saying for the donation for. But we got the dummies, yes, I call you dumb, the ignorant ones, that don't love their nation, got no plan how to help their nation out. But they can quote scripture all day, but still don't know the plans of Yah. Chapter 21 and verse 28, right here, of Proverbs. It's a false witness perished, but the man who obeys speak forever. See, if these people don't repent, that's speaking against me. A false witness is going to perish. But the one who obeys Yah will speak forever, brothers and sisters. These are things, the ones that's speaking against me, against the words of Yah, need to take to heart. They don't know what's in my heart. So right here in Proverbs 23:4 reads this. It says, do not labor to be rich. It says, cease from your understanding, see, your own knowledge. I don't labor to be rich. brothers and sisters. But Abiyah said, I read it in Isaiah 1:19. If you obey him, he'll make you rich. If you don't believe me, let me get this other translation real quick. I'm about to walk and get this other translation real quick. Because different translation word things a little differently, brothers and sisters. Give me a moment. Because a lot of people open their mouth but don't know the words of Yah. I'm not trying to make myself greater than anyone. So for those fools out there talking foolishness that don't know Yah and don't take time to study the words of Yah, but want to go and don't understand their brothers and sisters' need and help. And I hear brothers all the time and sisters talking. Some want to get out of the United States fast as possible, just like me. If I had the means, I would be gone. But I said I don't want to leave by myself. I got to stay here and carry it out, just like Abiyah said. The remnant will gather, brothers and sisters. I didn't tend to make this video that long, but I have to do what I got to do, brothers and sisters. Let me get to Isaiah real quick. Isaiah 1. This translation called the Living Bible Paraphrase Translation by Publishing Company Tinsdale, right here. Isaiah 1 and verse 19. He said, if you will obey and let me help you, if you will only obey, then I will make you rich. You see that, brother, sister? These are the words of Yah. These are the scripture I often quote. If you keep on turning your backs and refusing to listen to me, you will be killed by your enemies. I am Yah. Yah has spoken. These are the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. I don't sugarcoat nothing on Yah news, brothers and sisters. I bring it like the way they have it in the scriptures. Brothers and sisters, I make corrections in the scripture where they need be, where they put the words Lord and God there, brothers and sisters, and words that should not be there. Brothers and sisters, these are the things we got to do. We got to meditate on the every words of Yah, brothers and sisters. We got to learn that and trust Yah. We got to know the conditions of our people at this time, the way they cry out and how they need help, brothers and sisters. We got to understand the defiled food they got in this land, brothers and sisters. A lot of people don't know about the defiled food. Some people go to the store and buy just anything. They don't read their labels. They don't know what they're eating. Brothers and sisters, when we all together, it will bring forth unity. We will organize. We can help cook for each other. We can help watch out for the blind, the sick, the old. All alike. We'll be a community of people that know Yah and know of Yah. And be getting wiser every day when we together, brothers and sisters. That was the purpose for the donations. To get some land where we could be together and also we could protect each other. Because dark days are ahead, like Abiyah said, if you don't believe the words of Yah. Abiyah promised to protect us, but we got to obey him. Abiyah tells us certain things in the scriptures to do, brothers and sisters, and the prophets. You got to know them. Abiyah did not tell us to wait around in one place, just like in Ezekiel 37. The purpose for the spirit, the ruach, to be poured into it for us to rise up and go home. Yes. How is Abiyah rising us up from grave exile? He's not physically coming to take you hand by hand. He's giving you his words of knowledge. And with his words of knowledge, we rise up and we obey him and we go in the direction he tells us to go in. It's all in the prophets, brothers and sisters. I want to get to right here Isaiah real quick. Isaiah chapter 60. Isaiah chapter 60 verse, let me get my place 4 right here. It says, lift up your eyes and see, for your sons, I'm going to make sure this, no, excuse me. It's 60 of Psalms. I was in Isaiah. 60 of Psalms right here. It said, but you have given us a banner. Many speak against the banner. To rally to. You see, to rally to. Look up the word rally. Also, the word rally also means organize, to unite, to come together. To rally to. All who love truth. See, it's all who love truth. Everybody don't love truth, so they won't rally. They won't obey the words of Yah. Remember how y'all said, if we obey him. Then he said, if we don't obey him. See, that's each individual got to make. If they're going to obey him or not. He said, all who love truth will rally to it. See, you see, it's all who love truth. Everybody don't love truth is not going to rally to it. They're going to have complaints. It said, then you can deliver your beloved people. You see that? It's a then. You see that? After the rally take place, after the uniting take place, he said, then you can deliver your beloved people. Use your strong right arm to rescue us. You see that? But y'all require for us to do something, brothers and sisters. See, it's requirements. He said he's going to give us. When all y'all gave us, just like when our brothers, when all y'all gave them something. When our brother, when they came out of Mizraim, we don't have to do it this time. That's not commissioned for us to do. When he told Moshe, and they made that portable tabernacle, and he told them to build an ark of the covenant, and made it this way. The cherubims go this way and that way, and make it out of this. And they had to do. They had to do this. Yes, they had to get the materials and everything to get all the things they needed to make what Abiyah told them to do. And that's when they put the showbread, the rod that budded. They put the law, the Torah in there. And all the articles that Moshe had, they put in there, brothers and sisters. Certain things, Abiyah, just like them, he required us to do things at this time. Everybody don't know this wisdom. See, remember, y'all gave it to Moshe. Moshe had to give it to Aaron and to all the other leaders to pass on to everybody else. Y'all don't change, brothers and sisters. Even when you read right here, it said, give this. In Isaiah chapter 8. Give me a moment. Let me get there, brothers and sisters. In Isaiah, see, a lot of people know they've been in Christianity and sit around and don't do nothing. But the preachers sit there and rob them. And they teach them, you don't have to do nothing. Wait, a cherub being coming from heaven and going to take you back to heaven. So just chill and don't do nothing. But come to church. And the preacher get rich and they get poor. So, brothers, right here, the words of Yah, give me a minute. Y'all have requirements for us. Verse 16. Right, verse 16 say, write down all of these things. I am, chapter 8, verse 16. I'm going to do, says Yah, and seal it up for the future and trust it to some, they got godly men, but it's faith righteously men to pass or down to righteously men of future generations. See, this stuff's got to be passed. The words of Yah, the laws, and the prophecy had to be passed down. That's how it works, brothers and sisters. It's quiet for somebody to pass it down. Our brothers of old had to have the knowledge to pass it down to another person to get all to our hands. So everybody's not faithful and trustworthy men. Like right here, Abiyah said right here, and I'm in off with this. In 23 verse 4 of Jeremiah, Yah, it said, and I will appoint responsible shepherds, see, to care for them. And they shall not need to be afraid again. and all of them shall be accounted for continuously. You see that, brothers and sisters, right there. See, Abiyah is the one who will report responsible people to take care of his nation. See, everybody is not going to be a shepherd or teacher of Yah. Many claim today, but they just bring more confusion to the people. Because the words of Yah are short and it's perfect. And it's able to convert the whole person, brothers and sisters, make the simple ones wise when they obey and they humble to Yah. Only a fool would sit there knowing people's in danger, knowing that people are being mistreated and do nothing about it. But to sit there and let them rot, brothers and sisters. But then when somebody come with the wisdom and knowledge to shun it and start trying to slander this person. But don't go and thoroughly read these scriptures, brothers and sisters, but condemn one. Try to condemn. You can't condemn me. You can try it. It's going to fail. Just like Abiyah said, brothers and sisters. The one who walk in the false are going to die. But the ones who obey Yah are going to speak forever, brothers and sisters. These are the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. I had extended a little bit longer because it's so important. Because I understand and I know the condition we are in. And I know the blessings that will come when we obey Yah. We are the only ones at this time holding this up, brothers and sisters. It's not Yah. Abiyah is on time. Everything he do. But we got to do. We got to move. Abiyah said, I will give you the wisdom, the knowledge, the ruach to rise up out of the grave of exile. And to return to the place where he tells us to return to, brothers and sisters. And it's all got to be done physically. He ain't coming. You can think you're going to relax on your couch and wait in America. You're going to be a slave to America. Just like the words of Abiyah said, brothers and sisters. The rich man will oppress you. If you don't help yourself, if you don't help your nation, the enemy will kill you. Just like Abiyah said, brothers and sisters. These are the facts of Yah. Long as you stay with your enemy, you will die with your enemy. And by the hands of your enemy. This is all in the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. A lot of people I should have brought you the other scripture. The one I wanted to end it off with, but you can go there and check it out. Let me see, can I pull it up real quick? Isaiah 60. Let me see if it's Isaiah 60. Well, Abiyah told us, when we go back home, let me see, can I pull it if this is the spot. He said, when we go back home, we're going to confiscate all those who stole from us all around our borders, gold and silver. Because they robbed us, brothers and sisters. And what they done to us, they're only getting what they have done to us. See, I know all of these things in the scriptures about, y'all can't remember exactly where the verse at this moment. But I know what it's saying. Because right here, what I'm worried about our people rich and I'm trying to get rich. All I'm trying to do is help. When I know all of these things, what Abiyah said right here, I'm going to show you before I close out. And Isaiah chapter 60 verse 9 right here. Let me get there. He said, I have reserved the ships of many lands, the very best, this Isaiah 69 best, to bring the sons of Yashael Yahom again from far away. bringing their wealth with them. For the Kodesh one of Yashael known around the world has honored you in the eyes of all. Foreigners will come and build your cities. Presidents and kings will send you aid. You get that? For though I destroyed you in my anger, I will have mercy on you through my mercy. They got grace, but mercy. He said, your gates will stay wide open around the clock to receive the wealth of many lands. And kings of the world will cater to you, for the nation refusing to be your allies will perish. They shall be destroyed. These are the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. I know all of these things about the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. Why in the world I would sit there and be begging for somebody's wealth when I know how to work my own self? I can forget about everybody else, brothers and sisters, and just do my work. And take care of myself, brothers. But the picture is much bigger than me. It's much bigger than you. But people sit there and talk about me, but don't know me. Don't know my heart. Don't know my love for Yah. I know all of these things about the scriptures, brothers and sisters. How the blessings that going to come upon us when we obey. Why do you think I'm so eager to go home? I'm so eager to unite. Because I know the faster we unite and rally together, the faster these blessings will come upon us when we obey Yah. Brothers and sisters. A lot of you still suffering now because you not obey Yah. Just like the ignorant brother coming with this foolishness. Yes, he's a dummy. He's going to be a dummy until he repent to Yah. And turn from that evil thinking, the way he's thinking about me, saying I'm trying to rob my brother when I know the words of Yah. And I know Yah is the one that will make me rich when I obey him, brothers and sisters. Not my family, but Yah. But I don't worry about getting the rich. I know it's going to come anyway. Because the Father said we was rich in the land until our people disobeyed Yah. And these were the facts of Yah, brothers and sisters. That's all I have to say in this video. Toda Yah.